traders from around the world, what's going on? It's your boy Ricky Cadden back again with another free real life stock review from Real Life Trading Australia. Guys, hope you're doing absolutely sensational this week. We'll talk about a few things. I am going through a few stocks today, but if you do want me to take a look at some stocks, guys, make sure you just put it in the comment section below and I will review them for you in my next video. Just remember guys, this is not financial advice. You do need to do your own research, but let's dive in and take a look at the broader markets, what's going on. Now guys, the SPY, we did get we opened fairly flat, but we did get a little bit of a sell-off. If you take a look at the 5-minute chart, we had a real deep sell-off in the S&P from open, basically. We did come back down, got a little bit extended. We created this lower high, came back up, rejected a previous level of resistance or pre-market support level, and then started to roll back down. Although the SPY is breaking down, I would just say that we are quite high right now. I do expect us to have some sort of pullback very, 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 very soon. But the SPY, guys, just make sure you are looking to take your profits on a lot of your stocks right now. There is a lot of stocks out there that are quite high. Of course, there are some opportunities which we will talk about. But if you are in a very nice profit, stay green, guys. Stay green. Here's the E-minis. Now, the E-minis, you can see we did gap down slightly today. Not huge volume just yet. Wait for the US market to open tonight, but there will be a little bit of volatility, guys. Just take a look at the VIX, the volatility index. You can see this was a gap and go on the VIX, so bearish candle gapping higher, and you can see we've got this huge little inverted hammer, which is not overly bearish, but we did find some support. Just be aware that we will probably trade sideways for a little bit, and then if we do start to break some pressure or build some pressure, we could either break bullish or bearish, guys. I'm not overly bearish right now, but I am definitely cautious in what I am trading at this particular moment in time, trying to buy low, sell high. Speaking of buying low, guys, I have been mentioning COIN, which is Coinbase Global, ticker symbol COIN. Now, I did mention this to my traders back here on this bearish candle gapping higher, which is a bullish gap and go. And I did mention this is going to be a very good stock to day trade. So a lot of my traders did look to trade this bullish on this day, myself included. And right now, guys, we are really just coming back to the neckline of this, triple bottom, or this double bottom here more so. But this particular support level, guys, down here at around 216, very key level of support. We did have a descending triangle building up, which is actually a bearish pattern, but the fact that we have broken out bullish is basically a bullish pattern, guys. I would be a little bit more bullish than bearish right now on COIN. Wait for a nice little gorgeous hammer candle to come in and a little bit more volume, and then I'll possibly look to take this one bullish very, very soon. Here's Apple. Now, Apple almost coming back up to all-time highs. Now, I've pretty much been talking to all my traders saying, guys, if it ever comes back down to the 200 simple moving average, this is where you want to, quote-unquote, load the boat. Apple very rarely does go sideways for almost an entire year. Very, very rarely. This company makes over $500 million a day. That's right, $500 million. That's a B. Old Billy Goats going higher. So Apple, guys, great volume, sensational candle, sensational bullish candle. I would just stay long right now. Yes, we have broken a previous resistance level. I do expect this to come back down and retest at some point. Remember, here is another double bottom. That would be your neckline. Makes total sense. Textbook retest. That will most likely happen sometime in the near future. Here's Amazon. Now, Amazon is bullish. CEO stepping down, Jeff Bezos now getting Now, Andrew Jassy is now CEO, which is absolutely sensational. But this was a very bullish move, guys. I mean, we did gap above the high of all this bearishness that happened, or at least all this bearishness that happened over 2 weeks ago. And we gapped above those highs. So automatically, if anyone was bearish at this particular resistance level, I mean, there would be quite a few people just looking to try and capitalize on the downside. There would have been a lot of people getting stopped out on this bullish move, and everyone buying to cover and also buying to go bullish. So great news for Amazon. I do think Amazon will continue on going bullish. As well, I have been mentioning to all my traders in my trading room at Real Life Trading Australia that this is where you want to be buying. So we've been keeping a very close eye on Amazon. And if you guys do want to be a part of it, guys, hop on over to reallifetrading.com.au and get involved. It is an absolutely phenomenal community to be a part of. I did send out a weekly options newsletter yesterday for ticker symbol WDC, which is Western Digital Corporation, for a put play. So we were looking for a bearish move. Unfortunately, we did not get triggered by about 15 cents on the option. So we did get the nice little retest, which I was anticipating, a cute little retest and then a roll down. Unfortunately, we did not get high enough to get filled on these puts, but the overall analysis, guys, is just absolutely uncanny. It's just sensational. Goes without saying that the lines are there on the chart for you. But WDC looking to go a little bit lower. Hopefully we can get another retest. Possibly miss this one. If we don't get filled by Friday, we'll most likely look to cancel the order. But all in all, guys, great setup. Here is the ASX 200 consolidating right now at the 50-day EMA. You can see we are getting a very nice bullish candle on the daily chart. A little bit chop city, guys. I'm not really trading the ASX currently. Most of the time I just focus on the US markets. But right now there are some really great opportunities on the ASX, and I will talk about those. But for the most part, guys, the ASX 200 is just building that pressure at the 50-day EMA. Here is Zipco. Now, guys, once again, this is not financial advice, but take a look at the long-term moving averages. We are bouncing off the 200 simple moving average. Now, last time I checked, this was a double bottom, and back on this day right here, when we had this fantastic bullish candle, I mentioned to all my traders that we were going to come back up to the 100 simple moving average, come back down, fill this gap, and possibly then go bullish. This is a very nice double bottom neckline retest, very nice close above the last 2 days. Obviously, market's still open. We'll see how we finish up, but I would be more bullish than bearish, guys. There's really not that much resistance in the way except the 100, and then pretty much after that, I would be pretty bullish until about $10.63, and then we'll see where we go from there. Here is 5G networks. Now, guys, a lot of people have been messaging me, asking me, Ricky, where do you get your support and resistance lines? How do you draw them? Well, actually, they are dynamic. So if I change this to a 30-minute chart, you will notice that my support and resistance lines do get changed per the chart. But on the daily chart, guys, how did I know that we would possibly bounce at this level? And funnily enough, guys, at this particular area here, I did mention to a few traders that if we do break this level, we are going down to 84 cents. And did we have this particular line drawn on the chart when that happened? If I just click on the replay button, even before the breakdown, you'll notice that we were here. It was at around 77 cents. Either way, it was around 77 cents on the chart, but you would have known to be looking to buy on that particular dip level. So 5G networks coming down to a really nice support level. Now, if you do take a look at this longer term, guys, this is also a previous high from back in 2018. Really nice consolidation area, retests, of retest of this support. So right now, technically speaking, this is currently being a bullish pattern. If you take a look at the weekly chart too, guys, look at that hammer candle followed by that volume. I don't need to spell it out too much, but that does look like we are starting to possibly reverse. So I wouldn't look at buying right now, but I would definitely look at, I would look at keeping this one on a close watch list. Keep a close eye on this one, guys. We could possibly start to make some moves a little bit more bullish very, very soon on 5G networks. Here is Money Me. Now, MME. This one right here, guys, I would be short-term bearish on this one. If you do have a look, obviously we did have this phenomenal breakout and trading higher from your support levels. We are getting a little bit of divergence. Obviously, this is a lagging indicator. I totally understand that RSI is very lagging. And could we go higher? Absolutely. Is the trend bullish? Absolutely. But just personally, I would not be looking at buying right now. Next buying location, if I just go down to the hourly chart, would be roughly around the $2 mark on Money Me. So $2 mark on Money Me actually brings us back down to a previous level of resistance and support level, and obviously a moving average at this current particular moment in time. So this is where I would be looking for, a little bit of consolidation and possibly a little bit more volume to come in. So that's Money Me. Guys, keep an eye on this one for a short-term pullback. PPK. Now, another one that I did mention in one of my previous reviews, I did have a real life trader back here mention, is this a time to either get out or continue going bullish? And I mentioned before this bearish candle came in, I mentioned on this bullish candle, I said, mate, you are probably wanting to get out and take your profits on PPK. And as you can see here, guys, we did, if you did miss that move, if you did miss this move to get out, you did have a second chance, and right now, thus creating a beautiful double top pattern. So if you do take a look at the longer term moving averages, we are pretty far away, and on the hourly chart, we could pull back a little bit. $13 is going to be just the next support level based on this previous pullback, the double top neckline. But guys, below that, we could free fall for quite a bit, all the way back down to around $8. So PPK, wait and see how this goes. Actually, possibly even $9, giving that this is the 100 simple moving average. Just keep an eye on it, guys. I just wouldn't be overly bullish right now on PPK. Here's crude oil. Now, crude oil pulling back some, finally. Hopefully, we start to see it at the Bowser. I know in Queensland we do have pretty much the record highs of the highest fuel prices in Australia right now in Queensland. But right now, crude oil still is bullish, but I do think we are due for a little bit of a pullback. When this happens, guys, just be ready to buy the dip on crude oil futures. Gold, I have been mentioning that this is a fantastic level to buy. We are actually currently in some GLD leaps to go long, and we got into those just about boop there. Beautiful support level on gold long term. And last but not least, guys, the Aussie dollar getting a little bit of rejection. Now, I did mention back here, you probably do remember me saying that we're going to get a nice little pullback. But guys, this particular candle, we were looking okay. We were looking kind of bullish, and then we got straight up rejected. So, we are now closing below the 200 simple moving average quite strongly with volume. So at this point, I'd be quite neutral. We could have another breakdown. We'll just have to wait and see how this one goes. But guys, I'll be back on Friday. Once again, thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you do want me to review any tickers, leave it in the comment section below. If you want to join our Facebook group, which is entirely free, leave it in the description below as well. But if you would like to join our fantastic community of traders and trade with me live, hop on over to reallifetrading.com.au. Looking forward to seeing you there. And until next time, love life, live life, and trade it. You guys rock.